Virgo, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and find out what is happening in your world. I'm getting the sense of progress. There's something happening in your world. It feels like, and I picked this up for Taurus too, there's a cycle here that is broken. Not in a bad way, in a positive way. This is about doing something different, responding differently, doing something that in a way breaks whatever pattern has really been holding you back, whatever is stopping you from that forward momentum. There's something here that is, it's broken. I'm literally seeing a broken wheel. So this is a really, really positive thing. Because that usually happens when it's time to end whatever, again, whatever's holding you back, whatever those restrictions are. Let's get your potential outcome. Yeah, you might actually have strong Taurus in your chart because I'm seeing some of the same cards in some of the same places, and I used very different decks. So just look here, looking at the bottom of the deck, Hanged Man. This is seeing things from that different perspective. So whatever that cycle is that's broken, you're finally understanding, you're putting the pieces together because you're able to see it from that different perspective. You're now 30,000 feet up. You're looking down at the situation going, oh, that's why. When I respond like that, that happens. And so it became this kind of cycle of back and forth, and that triggered a response and triggered your response. And so there was just this pattern of rinse and repeat, and that's done. That's definitely feels like it's breaking up. In your current energy, 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and this is where I'm feeling the progress, even though that's not what these cards really indicate, but this is where I'm feeling that you're making some progress here. You're really starting to focus on putting more energy and emphasis into the things that make you happy versus the things that make you sad. There is this kind of level of, how do I break free from the negative and put that positive more front and center? That's exactly what you're doing here. And the universe, so right now you're in this 3 of Cups type of energy. The universe wants you to get to that 10. And so what is it that you think will make you feel emotionally fulfilled at the end of the day, at the end of your life? Like, what is it that you're looking for? Think long-term. This 10 of Cups is about a long-term relationship with another person. It's the interaction between the two of you. And so what is it that you truly want from that connection? I can see here in the past with this 5 of Swords, this is picking up the pieces. This is you really starting to recognize with that Hanged Man energy that things needed to change. And so part of that was not just putting a stop to this, it was also rebuilding yourself and picking up those pieces and really identifying those places where, okay, I know that's how I respond. And so what do I need to do differently here? In your strength position is the Death card. It's not the negative, but this is that ending. This is understanding that in order to get the life that you want, something here had to change, something here had to end so that something new can begin. That's what this card is. It's all about transformation. Hermit here is your card showing up in your near future. So this is doing a lot of inner work on yourself. And I'm not surprised to see it here in this position because with that Hanged Man energy, this does indicate maybe some sort of delays. And with that Hermit, you're really pulling away from other people and you're really doing a lot of internal work on yourself to understand, what can I do different? Where can I make some adjustments to my reactions in order to not repeat this cycle again? How do I prevent that? And what the universe is trying to tell you from an outside perspective is we have this Page of Cups. So this is something brand new that wants to start up. This is a new chapter, a new beginning. Ace of Swords, but with a lot of clarity. So this is the clarity that you're working on. And so part of, okay, and what I'm really getting from these 2 cards is as soon as you start to understand your role, how you respond, and how you can break this cycle, how do you prevent this from ever happening again, whether it's with the same person or it's with a new person here, how do you prevent that from happening again? A lot of clarity. As soon as you start to get that clarity, and it feels instantaneous here, you will start this new chapter, Page of Cups, moving forward towards this 10 of Cups. So really just keep that in mind because the 3 of Cups is really friendship and the people that you enjoy around you, but 10 of Cups is now that personal one-on-one relationship. Think of like a marriage partner or somebody that you see yourself with long-term. That's what the universe is trying to tell you here. As soon as you get the clarity, as soon as you understand what you can do different, Now you can move forward and be with somebody who is going to be your 10 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles is showing up in your hopes or fears position. So this is about, okay, well, what kind of strategy do I employ long term? What is it that I come up with? How do I make things happen? How do I get exactly what I want from a result standpoint? I can see in your potential outcome here with that 9 of Wands energy. And so this is a little bit, you're still guarded. You're still kind of maybe keeping people at arm's length, but it is because you're going through this transition right now. It is with this cycle breaking, with you understanding the role that you played and how you interacted in this cycle. Until you're ready to open up, you're not going to. And part of that is the work that you're doing right now with yourself. You're understanding all of that. And so until you're ready, you're not going to be open and available. And that's okay. You don't need to be. Nobody's pushing you into anything. Or if they are, don't let them, because that's not healthy. 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords, this devil energy, this showed up in Taurus as well. Not surprised to see it. This is connected to that 3 of Swords energy. This is that cycle. This is, how do you break that cycle? How do you stop letting somebody else's actions control you? How do you stop reacting to the same way? So think of it this way. If you're in a relationship with somebody and they know exactly what buttons to push because they've known you, and so they'll continue to push those buttons because they want a specific reaction out of you. And you, because that's the reaction they've gotten every single time, continue to give them that reaction. And that's the cycle that you're breaking. That's where you're trying to understand, and you are doing the work to understand, okay, I can't react like that when it happens. So how do I train myself to behave differently? That's what you're doing. With the 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands, so this is that it's going to be fast. This 10 of Cups, so focusing on what you want from a long-term relationship perspective, but then understanding too, when you start to get all this clarity, when you're ready to open up, it is going to happen like that. That's what the 8 of Wands is telling me. With the 5 of Swords, I'm getting the Page of Wands. So this is the new chapter. You're taking action here. This is not about anybody else. Right now, you are taking the action you need in order to better yourself and to stop yourself from ever going through this pattern again. With the Death card, I'm getting the Star. So this is healing energy. You are absolutely healing through this entire transition. I love to see that. With the Hermit, 6 of Wands. So if you needed more confirmation that you were going in the right direction, on the right path, this is it. 6 of Wands is all about success. So all of this work that you're doing for yourself, to yourself, that's all really positive. It is going to pay off in the long run. That's exactly what these cards are indicating. So let's get the Page of Cups, Sun. This is really what you're looking for. You're looking for this new beginning because there is a really positive outcome connected to it. The universe is trying to guide you towards it. So let's get that Ace of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. Yep. This is the doing the work. This is you. You have the skill set you need. You have been doing the work. This is definitely somebody who's a master at his or her skill. So think of it this way. You know your strengths and your weaknesses. It's about acknowledging them to yourself. It's about working on them, modifying any kind of triggers that might be out there. So again, breaking that pattern. And that's where you get all this clarity. And that's what triggers this brand new beginning for you. With the Knight of Pentacles, I'm getting the Justice card. So I do love to see that too, because you want the balance in your life. You want some sort of long-term opportunity here, that it's very balanced. It's just that equal give and take with another person. That's part of this energy the universe wants you to focus on. Yeah, here we go. So clarifying the 9 of Wands, we have the 5 of Pentacles. We also have the Page of Swords. So there is going to be, because this is about communication, this Page of Swords. So there's something about, you'll put your guard down when you're ready to open up and talk about whatever has been happening here. That's the trigger point here, is you need to be ready to, again, acknowledge your role in this situation and how you can modify it. And then once you get to that point, because this page, this is a new cycle, this is open and available and talking about it. And it's going to happen when you're ready to talk about whatever it is that you went through. So Virgo, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.